Ouais, ils vont financer parce que la vie a une
Voilà. Notre panneau, c'est pour la rondelle. Non, tu connais pas le travail de groupe. Non, mais nous disons ça. Il y en a pourquoi va travailler de groupe, il y en a qui peuvent continuer. Et c'est participants moi là. On me connecté.
Recording in progress.
Allô?
C'est ça. C'est ça.
Allô?
Ça. Il y a noir, il y a non.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today as we talk about here and get into our discussion about our transition of our program in Haiti. So I'm going to give it just another minute or so. I see there's still people joining, so we'll just hold on a second. All right. Well, there's still folks coming in. I'm going to hold on just a moment longer and we'll get started here in another minute or so. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining the call today. We're going to be talking about our Heart to Hearts transition in our Haiti programming. So looks like we still have a few more people joining. Okay. Well, it looks like there's a couple of people in the waiting room. I don't know, Amy, if you can admit the folks in the waiting room.
Yeah, I've been admitting. They just keep coming. Everybody keeps joining.
All right. Okay, thanks. We'll go ahead and get started. If you're just joining, if you could go ahead and put yourself on mute, that would be great, just in case we have any background noise. So welcome, everyone. We appreciate having you here today. So the purpose of this meeting here today is to explain the heart-to-heart transition that's occurring in Haiti. And so we're going to hear from Heart-to-Heart CEO Kim Carroll and Mission Director in Haiti, Josue Andre, who is also the founder of a new organization in Haiti that you will be hearing about today. So to kick off, before we get into that, I just want to review Heart-to-Heart's history in Haiti and hit some of the highlights of our past 12 years working there. Heart-to-Heart responded to the earthquake, the January 12th earthquake in 2010. The 7.0 earthquake the epicenter was in Léogâne, just outside Port-au-Prince. And it was really a devastating earthquake. Heart-to-Heart had a team on the ground in about 48 hours after that earthquake, and established medical care. And then as the months went on, we made a determination to go ahead and stay in Haiti and implement a variety of other kinds of programming. Then in 2016, Hurricane Matthew struck the southern part of Haiti, and we responded to that with an international team. But then there was a cholera outbreak following that hurricane, and our Haitian team really picked up the ball and ran with that cholera response for the next, I think it was about 9 months worth of response in the area of Jeremy, in the southwestern part of Haiti. In 2017, a really unique highlight occurred. There was a Hurricane Maria struck Puerto Rico. And while we, Heart-to-Heart, sent a number of US volunteers to respond to that hurricane, we also sent a team of medical providers from Haiti to Puerto Rico. And that was a unique response in that hurricane. I believe our Haiti team was the only international response team that responded to that Puerto Rico hurricane. So we really appreciated that support. And I know our Haiti team appreciated being able to give back after so many disasters had struck their country, to be able to respond to a disaster in another country. We also had support from our Haiti team in the Bahamas after Hurricane Dorian. And then most recently, in 2021, August 14th, there was another earthquake in Haiti. And this time, our response was 100% our Haiti medical team. That team responded and conducted 88 mobile clinics in 41 different locations and treated nearly 5,000 people in a 7-week response timeframe. So while all those different disasters were occurring, and those are just the highlights, there was many other incidents of Zika outbreaks and chikungunya and more cholera, and there was smaller hurricanes and earthquakes that occurred that our team responded to. So I'm just kind of touching the highlights here. While in amongst all of those things happening, our day-to-day operations in Haiti included operations of clinics in many different locations in the southeast, Léogâne, Central Plateau area. And those clinics treated hundreds of thousands of patients, kids with ear infections, mothers who were getting their prenatal exams, delivering babies. The whole gamut of healthcare was provided by our clinics over the last 12 years. And then beyond that, we also were engaged in a variety of community development projects, which included our MUSO project, which is a savings and loan type of program where communities were able to save and loan each other money and have economic development occurring in their communities. And then working with organizations like UNICEF and UNFPA on improving sanitation, so education around the importance of using toilets and how to build a toilet. And we have been a major change agent in ending open defecation in a number of communities across Haiti. So if we dive into all of the details of everything that we've accomplished in the last 12 years in Haiti, we'll be here for quite a while. So I think those are some of the highlights of what we've been able to accomplish. And so now I want to turn things over to Kim for some comments from her, and then she will turn it over to Josue, who will give us an overview of what will be occurring next in Haiti.
Thanks, Dan. I really, first of all, appreciate all of you joining us here today, and really want to express our gratitude to the Heart to Heart Haiti team. And many of you that are joining us here are part of that extended team in so many different ways. But especially our team in Haiti for the impact that they've made, not only in their own community, but in the other communities that Heart to Heart has served. Their dedication has been unwavering. And we're very proud at Heart to Heart International to have been part of this program for 12 years. And we're very much looking forward to supporting the new organization on mission-related programming, especially for disaster response, which regrettably we know will be needed. It always seems to be over time. And we can't think of a better partner on the ground than the new organization that Director Josue will introduce to you. My real role here is to introduce you to Director Josue. And Haiti, meeting Josue and visiting Haiti was the very first experience I had with Heart to Heart International. I was not yet an employee or even really a formal volunteer. It was very life-changing for me in terms of how I could make an impact in the world, to see what the needs were there, and very humbling. So Director Josue has been a terrific leader within our organization and made such a difference. And I'm just so proud, but also just really inspired by what he will do with this new organization. So Director Josue, please bring us all up to speed on your plan, your team, and your plans for the future.
Thank you, Mrs. Kim, and thank you everyone who attended this meeting this morning. And I really want to start by saying thank you. And thank you to you guys, the whole HHI leadership, staff, and Kansas. So we've been able to work together for about 12 years, and we've been able to grow under your leadership. So there has been transfer of knowledge and transfer of capacity. And we're so grateful that we're able to work with such a terrific organization. So Heart to Heart. So yes, guys, you do what the name means. So your heart is always by the hearts of the other people in need. And so I really wish the best for the organization in the US, while we know that we will have many opportunities to partner in Haiti with the new foundation. And I also want to thank all the Haiti staff and communities and leaders that were part of this good organization. And I can say that the foundation has been inspired by what we have done last 12 years. Most of the things that we will do through the foundations are not new, are not things that we are devising, but what we have learned, the experience that we gain under the HHI leadership, under all those leaders who help us grow as a team, become more mature as professionals, and we we're so proud that we're able to have you guys, our mentors. And also thank you to the staff, Peterson, Dr. Bieneme and Wes and Dr. Augustina and Dr. Spalding and Heather, all those wonderful people that were part of our SLT. So we have met, every week to discuss the progress, the future, gaining some experiences, gaining some advices, on how to go and success what we do in Haiti. The Grassroots Community First Foundation, for sure, it's based in Haiti, but we so thrilled to be able to keep our partners. And we are able to keep our partners because of how hard to work, understand the need, not just to pull out, but also to keep that actives that we're able to build, over 12 years. And also thank you guys, because you trust us, and the way you trust us is allowing us to get the trust of the other partners. You're not only trusting us, but you are investing in us, financially, but also in kind donation to the new foundation. So we will be able to stand on our feet. So it's true that the foundation is about 6 months old, but with the actives that we have and with the finances and with all your leadership and advices, so we are like a grown-up organization. And when people comes and visit, they see that we have all those infrastructures, so they can put confidence in us. So for sure, we will keep working on all that we have done in Haiti in terms of healthcare, mobile clinics, in terms of like all that then did mention by introducing the meeting, so I don't have to repeat them. So we'll keep working on those wonderful things, and for sure, in disaster response, that's really where we can stay together with Heart International in Haiti. And also we have developed a new partnership with UNFPA, the United Nations Funds for Population. So we just have a project that started. It's gonna start next Monday. We're gonna deploy a team of multidisciplinary agents to the south, but also partnership with the World Bank and USAID, in partnership with UNICEF. So those partners like Hot to What, they still trust in us. They still want to pursue, to continue working with us. And also I want to mention our partners, long-term partners like College Church, LQVE, the Church of Resurrection, Highland Park Church of the United Methodist, and also Life Song, all those wonderful partners. And we know that in Haiti, we still have Promise as our partner, the MSPP, the Ministry of Health. So actually we can say that we are in a good shape with the beginning of the foundation, and we keep our partners. So we are developing new partnership, and we want this to continue because the reason why we decided to keep the organization is because we have seen the importance of the mission of Heart International, and which is also part of Heart International mission is going to be the mission of the foundation. And those communities, they need us because we are one of the rare organizations that wants and is willing to go in the most remote and difficult to access communities. So we are the only organizations present in the remote southeast, present in the remote Petit Guap, present in the remote south side of Haiti. And we couldn't lose all that because we understand the importance of supporting those communities, because they believe in us, they trust in us. And I'm so glad that it's a new adventure, but for sure, with all those pillars that were built throughout the years, throughout 12 years, we'll be able to stand in our feet for many, many years to come. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time, for attending this meeting, and also for being a part of the foundation. Thank you again. I turn the word to Mr. Dan.
Thank you, Josue, for that overview of the new organization, Grassroots Community Voice, and the work that you will be doing. And it's great to see all of your colleagues on the call today as well. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I do want to call out from the heart-to-heart side here. I think 3 individuals whose contribution to Heart-to-Heart's work in Haiti has just been exceptional. And really that first person is Dr. Dwayne Spalding. The amount of time that Dr. Spalding has spent over the last 12 years, I don't think can really be calculated, although Dr. Spalding may have it calculated. But in terms of the value of that time and the number of hours, it has been really exceptional. And not just your expertise and your time in mentoring and solving all kinds of medical related challenges, mentoring and helping volunteers to be able to plug in and working with our team in Haiti, but then the financial support that you and your family has been able to contribute has just made a real difference. So Dr. Spalding, thank you so much for everything you've contributed. And while our situation and our relationship is changing, we very much want to have you continue to be part of the Heart-to-Heart family. And I know you will continue your interest and support for our colleagues in Haiti. So thank you so much, Dr. Spalding. Also wanted to call out Bill Kelly. Bill Kelly has contributed significant hours and time and expertise in supporting our physical infrastructure in Haiti, hosting many different volunteer teams that have traveled to Haiti over the years and been a real advocate for our Haiti team here in the Kansas City community. So Bill, thank you so much for everything that you've done to support our work in Haiti over the years. And then finally, Wes Comfort has been an incredible asset to Heart-to-Heart International and our work in Haiti. Really someone who has helped guide me in these last couple years here, where I've had some responsibility in oversight of Haiti in terms of cultural appropriateness and things behind the scenes. Security has been a major role that Wes has helped us with and advised on. And so many other things, just again, being an advocate for the team in Haiti to Heart-to-Heart headquarters here. So Wes, again, thank you for all of your time and effort and knowledge, blood, sweat, and tears that you have poured into the Heart-to-Heart and Heart-to-Heart Haiti over the last years here. So thank you to all of you. I would like to open it up now for any comments or questions from anyone really who's on this call. If you want to just raise your hand like this, or raise it digitally or type it in the chat if you got a comment or a question that you would like to raise, and then I'll be able to call on you, and then we'll unmute your mic so that you can do some comments. So I see Kim has raised her hand. Go ahead, Kim.
I thought I'd do this just to get us started. Director Josue, one of the things that I've always enjoyed learning from you is expanding my language skills. So could you type in the chat room the Haitian name of your new organization, and then teach us how to pronounce it so that we are speaking your language when we talk about your new ventures. Oh, you're muted.
Thank you. Yes, I know that you always have a sense for the Creole. Fondation Voix Communauté de Base. Fondation Voix Communauté de Base.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Fondation Wa communauté
Wa communauté de base.
de base. Thank you. Carol.
Yeah, first of all, I share both the celebration and the recognition of the incredible work that's happened in Haiti in the past 12 years. Particularly, I want to thank Wes Comfort. He has been just such a critical part of our teams over the years, and just deep appreciation for you, Wes. Thank you. And deep appreciation for you, Josue. I have been able to observe your leadership and your commitment to creating a better Haiti for all, and have valued the partnership and valued what we've been able to observe in you and all of your leaders. I see many of our Haitian friends on the call, and really commend them for what they're doing, and just want to express both the gratitude from Church of the Resurrection, but also our hope for the future as we continue to work together and support what's happening in Haiti. And just know that we value that and look forward to our continued working together.
Go ahead, Art.
Yes, good morning, everyone. And I think it's still morning in Haiti, right? Okay, on behalf of the board, I want to just piggyback on some of the comments that have already been expressed. I'm extremely proud of the work that's been done by Dan and his team, and he's pointed out 3 key members of the team, Dr. Spalding, Bill Kelly, and Wes. They done their due diligence. When we made the assignment to them, I never thought we get to this point where we have created a true win-win in the transition to the new entity. Josue, you might need to give me some private lessons on how to pronounce the name of the new entity, but the Global Community Voice is a powerful new entity that has been created as a result of the process that Dan has led. So Dan, congratulations on bringing us to this point where we see a bright future, building on the foundation that Heart to Heart has built, the infrastructure that it has created in Haiti over a period of 12 years. I think we've left a good legacy, but we feel good that we are transitioning the heavy responsibility to an entity that is now empowered, passionate, committed, and experienced to carry on the work that we started. So therefore, this is kind of like a bittersweet moment. While we are stepping back, we're not stepping away. We're just allowing our new partners to do their magic. And I know that they will take the organization to a new level of impact. And we will always be there to support you on the mission where it's aligned with what the work we are doing. So I want to wish you the very best, Josue, your team. But I already can tell it's energized, it's ready to go. So we will stay engaged, and we will continue to monitor and be there to support us in any way, to support you in any way we can. So again, I see this as a new bright beginning for the new organization. So congratulations to the team that has brought us here and to the new team that is going to take us to new heights. Congratulations.
Thank you, Art. Dr. Spalding, I see you have your hand raised. Go ahead.
Yes, on a personal note and on behalf of Heart to Heart Haiti, I wanted to specifically recognize Mr. Isaac Bursey as our warehouse manager, our Haiti hub, as we call it, manager. He first started as a translator for us early on down at the Bel Air Clinic in downtown Port-au-Prince and various other assignments. He became our clinic administrator down at Bel Air. And when we closed that clinic in 2015, shortly after that, we were able to have him help not only with some of the programs in the Southeast, but also part-time initially with our Haiti hub as we built the new warehouse, and then became full-time. And I have to tell you, without his able assistance in the field, at the Haiti hub, with the warehouse efforts and the ProMess and the Food for the Poor and all the other organizations that we've partnered with, it would have been impossible for us to provide the medical care for hundreds of thousands of patients, literally scattered across all of southern Haiti and beyond, with northern Haiti with earthquakes, et cetera, and hurricanes on the north coast, et cetera. He has been just indispensable, and I can't thank him enough, and wanted to recognize him and thank him from the bottom of my heart for making our clinical efforts possible in Haiti, frankly. Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne, and thank you, Isaac Bursey.
Alors, Kounia, à tout le monde, moi le dis ça.
All right. Steve Hauer, I think your hand is raised. Go ahead.
It is. Good morning, bonsoir, bonjour, everyone. Thank you. Guys, I just want to say, I've had a privilege of being in Haiti multiple times over the last 12 years and working with Director Josue and his team. And it's been awesome. And you guys have accomplished such amazing things. And just say thank you for your dedication to the people of Haiti. Thank you for all the flexibility and welcoming that you have done over the last 12 years with all the teams that we've brought in, and just how you guys adapt, overcome, and improvise to welcome the teams. And again, the respect that you guys have gained in the country, and just all the incredible work that you've done. And again, to Dwayne and Bill, incredible. Randy, I know you've had some great input on the Haiti, so I just want to say thank you to everyone, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you, Steve. Bill Kelly, go ahead.
Hi, good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank Heart to Heart. This last decade plus has just been amazing. I thank you for this opportunity. I'm really going to miss serving in Haiti. Josue, Isaac, and all the staff down there took such good care of me. I was more blessed by the experience than I could even relate to. It's just been incredible. I can't believe it's already been almost a year since I was there last. I'm really and truly going to miss coming there and seeing you and everyone else there. I've just gotten so much out of it. And I want to thank you for everything you've done. Wes, I don't know what to say, man. It's just been incredible. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Anyone else?
If no one else has something to say, I'll just really quickly kind of resonate with what Bill was saying. You forget sometimes in your life through the course of events, the origins of what brought you to where you are. And truly my experience early on with Heart to Heart in Haiti, like changed the trajectory of what I'm doing with my life, like academically and professionally and all that. You know, I've learned so much and made so many deep friendships, all because this organization decided to stick around in Haiti after that earthquake. So yeah, there really are no words in English or in Creole. But I'm very as emotional and as like, you know, sometimes transitions are hard, but the way that this transition is happening, there's immense amounts of respect and understanding. And truly, in terms of transitions, I think this is the best possible way you could be going about. Heart to Heart and GCV could be going about doing this transition. So props to all of you and everyone involved with that.
Thank you, Shay. Well, I'm not seeing any other hands raised at the moment, either virtually or otherwise. So just want to thank you all again for coming out today and hearing about this transition. And thank you, Josue, and again to your team. And we look forward to seeing the impact that you're going to be making over the years to come. And we're glad to be able to continue partnering with you. And with that, we will wrap this up. So thank you, everyone. And this is not really goodbye because we'll continue working together just in a different way. So thanks, and we will see you all later.